Hey, my friends. Happy Friday. So, I wanted to give you guys an update on how things are going. Uh, I've been pretty good at going to the gym from Monday through Friday, uh, working out, and that's been good. Uh, but this week, I have to tell you, has been rough. On Sunday, I went and got my flu shot and COVID booster because there was one available, and I haven't gotten COVID yet, knock on wood. So I want to, try and avoid that from happening. So I got my COVID shot and flu shot on Sunday, and I have to say, I've felt fine health wise. I don't feel like I got sick or anything, but I have been literally exhausted all week long. Like, I've not uh, been able to get out of bed for most of the week. Uh, like, I haven't gone to the gym. I've just been like literally feeling like I've needed to catch up on sleep. The only thing I've done this week for the most part was do some of the video stuff that I did earlier in the week that I posted. And uh, I helped a friend with an audition. Other than that, I've been doing a lot of sleeping. It's like my body. And I think part of it has been because I've been working out and really trying to push myself that by the time I got to Sunday, my body was really tired because I worked out every day last week as hard as I could without kind of hurting myself. And then on Friday, I went with my friend Shelly to the Friday Night Jazz series at LACMA. Uh, so by the time I got home from that, I think I was really exhausted. And next morning, Saturday morning, I got up and went to a Buddhist study meeting at like 10 in the morning. So by the time Sunday came and I got the flu shot, I think the flu shot with the COVID just took whatever residual energy I had and said, and I just have been, my body has been saying, you need to rest. So I've been trying to just listen to my body and catch up on whatever rest I've needed. And the strange thing is, it's been good kind of feeling, you know, rested, but still tired at the same time. It's just weird. Uh, and I've just, I guess, been spending a lot more time with my thoughts because I haven't been doing a lot other than kind of catching up on sleep and just kind of feeling groggy. That I feel like my, you know, spirit or whatever was just saying, hey, you know, you need to reboot. That's been kind of like the thing in my head is I feel like I need to reboot. And I got on a scale last night and I'm I seem to be hovering between 222 and 229 pounds. And last night I was like up to 230. And I was getting honestly frustrated because I'm like, I've been eating as well as possible and working out. And I think, you know, the only thing that made sense as I've been thinking about it, for most of this week, just kind of were being stuck at this weight, is it's the diabetes. And I know that when your insulin levels are high, the insulin is telling your body to store the fat. So it's almost like no matter how much I'm, working out, I'm not burning the fat, and anything that I eat, I'm kind of holding on to it. So, I've decided that I am going to do a 7-day fast to kind of reboot myself. Now, I wouldn't recommend, anybody out there to just, suddenly do a 7-day fast, but I have been doing fasts for a while. I do 1-day fast, I do the intermittent fasting, and I do 3 and some day 5-day fasts. So my body, is used to it. It's always tough the first 48 hours, but I want to do it for a number of reasons. One is I feel like I need to reboot my body in terms of my relationship with food. I need to give myself a break so that with the fasting, if I'm gonna shoot for 7 days, and I will tape, either every day or periodically between now and the 7 days, to kind of keep myself on track with it. But I'm doing it so that I can lower my insulin levels as much as possible, and hopefully burn through the sugar stores and become fat adapted so that I can start to burn some of the fat stores. Because this has been a really weird week. So I went for a walk yesterday. It wasn't anything. I was just I just needed to get out. And I caught a glimpse of my silhouette in, a glass somewhere. And I felt like I looked like Alfred Hitchcock, like I was pregnant with the kind of, sloping, silhouette. And I thought, oh my God. As much as I'm thinking when I go to the gym, oh, I'm feeling great and in shape, but I can't escape this kind of like pregnant silhouette. So I'm hoping as well, like 7-day fast isn't going to get rid of the pregnancy look, but I really feel like I need to reboot to get myself fat adapted to burning the fat, and alternating between burning sugar and burning fat. So I feel like I need to kind of get fasting back into my regime. And the 7-day fast, I think will help with that, because it has been something that's recommended for dealing with type 2 diabetes, because it gives your body a chance to lower insulin levels and give your body a chance to start burning the fat for energy. And when you have any kind of metabolic issue, which is what type 2 diabetes is, shifting from burning sugar to burning fat is a little more difficult. So if you want to see results in terms of the type 2 diabetes, you have to do longer fasts. So I'm going to shoot for a 7-day fast. Again, I don't recommend anyone who hasn't done a long fast to do a long fast. What I'll be doing is drinking either water, plain green tea, or black coffee. That's it. Mostly it'll be green tea, because the green tea helps with stimulating autophagy, so that I will be kind of doing repair work on whatever cells are damaged within my system from fasting and drinking the green tea. So, and while I do that, because I know as I am on a 7-day fast, uh, the first few days will be rough. And then usually by day 3, the kind of hunger issues go away and I've got this energy. So I'm going to be giving myself the 7 days where I'm not going to be going to the gym because it's not really healthy to fast and put so much, strain on your body with doing weight training. So what I may do is I'll just here, depending upon my energy level, do push-ups, sit-ups, and kind of calisthenic stuff to keep exercising going. But I'm not going to do any kind of like heavy weightlifting. I may do more walking, but I am still going to keep some exercise going so I don't lose that momentum. But I want to fast for 7 days to kind of reboot and get my insulin levels as low as possible. And if issues arise or it becomes too difficult, I'm not crazy. I will just stop. I know how to break a fast. I have bone broth ready to go. I have a lot of fruits and vegetables, so I will kind of softly move into it. A lot of oatmeal. But I want to go for a 7-day fast to kind of reboot, and at the same time, I want to reboot the apartment because part of this whole week of being sleepy and exhausted, I've just been aware of just how cluttered my apartment feels. So I really want to take this time to just get rid of as much stuff as possible that'll occupy me while I'm on this fast so that I'm kind of focused on something else other than not eating. And I want to kind of get rid of as much unnecessary stuff as possible. And another thing that I want to do is kind of go through my wardrobe because one of the things I've been, as I've been studying the French and looking at just my wardrobe, how I carry myself so that I can kind of prepare for when I lose the weight, start learning to dress better, and also when I go to Paris, dress more my age and kind of fit in, so I'm less likely to be targeted by the pickpockets there. They say dress. If you dress like a local, you're less likely to kind of attract the pickpockets. So that's another excuse to kind of, hey, update my wardrobe. So I want to go through my wardrobe and kind of see what I need to let go of and start just kind of being more conscious of what I have, what I'm wearing, and eliminate things so I can start kind of focusing on building up a better wardrobe than what I have and getting more, so I've been watching different YouTube clips on style and kind of this quiet luxury look where you're just kind of dressing with more neutral tones, kind of having a more sophisticated look. And I want to kind of just incorporate that into my life as I declutter. I want to kind of move into this new chapter of my life kind of with a more sense of style in how I carry myself in the world. So I want to start looking into that, see where I'm starting with what I have, and start building a wardrobe with us and kind of figuring out what my signature style is. That's one of the things that they said, that they talked about. So that's what this week is going to be about, is kind of rebooting myself because I am hitting this goal of weight loss by my birthday. This where I am right now is just kind of a bump in the road, but I'm listening to my body. My body is saying, "Hey, take it easy. You need to reboot." So that's what this whole 7 day fasting thing is about. Um, Again, I'm not encouraging anyone to do a fast on their own. I've done these a number of times. So if you're considering doing anything like that, start with a 1 day fast. Talk with your doctor. If you're on any kind of medication, you don't want to do anything that'll kind of affect that. Uh, but I'm not on any medications. Uh, so I will be giving you guys updates how things are going, the good, the bad, and the ugly of it all. And yeah, that is it. I'm going to be working on the 7 day fast, either green tea, water, or um, black coffee. And that's it. The only cooking I'll be doing is Rusty's meals. And hopefully I will get through these 7 days and reboot. And I'm hoping as I do the fast, it'll also just kind of help cleanse me of, whatever crap is built up, because I've mentioned a few times, but I'm having issues with a lot of mucus in my eyes. And when I'm at the Buddhist center, there's something about their air conditioning that sends my contacts going crazy. So I'm hoping that part of this 7 day fast will be kind of like a cleanse of my system, of kind of just a buildup of kind of uh, crap in my body that needs to be flushed out. So, yeah, hey, that's the good, the bad, and ugly of it all. So, that's it. If anybody has any suggestions on uh, one, where to look for styling tips as I'm doing it, or any suggestions on decluttering, feel free to leave some suggestions in the comments below. I will check them, and I will keep you guys updated on my 7 day fast. Wish me luck, because these first, I think just getting through the weekend will be the challenging part. By the time I get to Monday, I'll probably be like, hey, everything's good. Uh, but until then, uh, my update tomorrow, I guess, may be a little like, ugh, things are tough. Who knows? Who knows how it will be? But uh, I'm just trying to stay authentic. This has been, like I said, a strange week, but I'm trying to get back to kind of getting quiet and listening to my intuition, listen to my body. And I think that's what's been this week has been about, because, you know, I encourage everybody, if you haven't gotten the COVID booster, you should get it while it's available. I mean, I don't think it's running out, but I just heard that it was available. So from my friend Deborah, so I ran out and made sure I got it with my flu shot. Um, and I haven't felt sick, so I don't feel like this kind of exhausted thing. It may have come from initially the COVID, because usually the day after I get the COVID shot, it kind of knocks you out and you feel exhausted. Um, and that did happen. I was really wiped out on Monday, but it just kind of has lingered on. I feel healthy. I feel fine. Like I don't feel like I have a cold, flu, or any kind of illness, but I just feel tired. Like I've been, kind of running on empty and needing to catch up on sleep. So I'm listening to my body, and I encourage everybody to listen to your body when it's talking to you. And hopefully, uh, I would have liked to have been able to do this in consultation with, my doctor, but my doctor's appointment, I can't get an appointment until December 10th. So I am going to be, being smart about how I approach the fast and staying uh, hydrated with drinking, I think more water than the tea and coffee, just because the coffee I think can be dehydrating, I think. But I'm going to stick with mostly green tea and a lot of water to kind of help flush out whatever toxins may be built up. So, long story short, I am here again. Just to let you guys know, I'm doing a 7-day fast to reboot my system, hopefully lowering my insulin levels will help kind of reboot things that I start burning fat, and as I get back to exercising, can kind of keep the fat burning going. So keep your fingers crossed for me, everybody, and I will keep you informed on how things are going. So feel free to leave any messages you have, suggestions on any of the stuff that I've been talking about. Is much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share it with anybody that you think might find it useful. Okay, so that is it for now. I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bisous.